time that we delete what General Motors decided to delete themselves. And they made the correction for 2025, but my 2024 is exempt. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. It's a great day to have a great day, and we are firing things off here in the new office because I just made some technical tweaks to the camera. I don't know if you guys noticed in the last few videos, but it seemed very monochromatic. It didn't seem like the colors were very saturated or lively by any means. Well, as you can tell, I tend to get a little animated when I film YouTube videos because I'm really excited about sharing with you guys whatever it is that I do, and I guess I bumped some of the settings. So let me know if this video seems like it's more accurate to what you're used to watching on my channel, and if it's not, I'll continue to make some tweaks. Now let's get into it. We got a really exciting day packed, and I cannot wait to get started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and welcome outside into the absolutely disgustingly rainy climate that we've all been interacting with on the East Coast for the last week. I just want to start by saying to anybody that was impacted or in the path and the wrath of the hurricane that just recently went through the southeast, I hope you guys are okay. And a lot of my buddies have been watching insane Instagram stories of all of those flood surges coming through the coast. For anybody that was truly affected by this storm, I hope that everything works out and you guys can get back on track as quickly as possible. Drop a comment below, let me know, were you part of this storm, and if so, how was it based on where you were at? As a result of the storm here in Pennsylvania, it has just been this nasty rainy weather pretty much all week, so I'm happy to say that finally we're outside and we're getting the vlog done. And getting a phone call in the middle of a vlog, how rude. I'm just kidding, it's the wifey. I'm gonna have to take this. All right, honey, I love you. I'll talk to you later, bye. So as I was saying before my lovely wife rudely interrupted us, we've got some plans for the DURTYMAX, but we got some work to do before those plans actually commence. Now guys, before we go any further, I just need to let you know about today's video sponsor, Enthusiast and DDG39. Okay, look, if you missed DDG39, do you like the DURTYMAX powertrain? Do you love the idea of having a 10-speed transmission? How about I told you that it comes with a 68mm RDS turbo, and it's set in red on a Cognito lift kit and 24x14 wheels. Additionally, it comes with $30,000 in cash. Guys, I'm explaining technically LUCIFER 2.0. That truck is now up for grabs at enthusiast.com. So listen, if you go to the site, explore the site, there's a bunch of ways to get entered. A hat like this, a shirt like this could win you that truck and enter you into the elite enthusiast winner circle for the 39th position. Just imagine what your friends and family will say when you shoot them that text message and let them know that you just won a truck online through this brand that you've been following for a period of time. That happened to 38 previous individuals, and 39 could be you. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You don't want to miss out for your chance to win. Absolutely filthy dirty on the exterior and interior right now because moving, because kids, because dad life, and because absolutely horrible weather. My inner dad and homeowner is going to come out right now and say that our lawn absolutely needed it, and I'm kind of excited about the fact that we've gotten some rain because I can finally whip out the Skag Cheetah 2. There's some stripes down hard on this lawn. First garage mod, it's kind of weird. All right, so we are hitting it off with our first session here in the new garage. Woo, wow, did you see that catch? Wow, that was sketchy. That's not good. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now? Lucky today, I cannot even make up the fact that the old DURTYMAX just caught that one in my favor. Not be as excited, Jack. Let's be boring and monotone. All right, so for whatever reason, General Motors and all these manufacturers like to make special tools. There's a tiny little bolt up there that holds the actual hood scoop in. That standard 8mm deep socket isn't deep enough, but I thought of the most ingenious solution ever. Let me show you guys something. In order to get this trim piece out, the hood scoop needs to come off because it sits under the hood scoop. Throw an 8mm socket up on it. 8mm socket on it. Do you guys see the issue there? Can't get an extension in. That is not gonna happen at all. So then I had this great idea where if you use a flathead and you just twist it off, it works perfectly fine because you can rotate around that piece. Sean, are you proud of me, dude? I know, this is like a Sean creation right here. That guy works so much magic. Got a peach bottom auto body. I'm proud I got that off. So that's going over here. All right, so that finishes up that. We're basically gonna be rolling around a little ghetto for a little while, but it's for a good, valid reason. One might say General Motors literally forced me to do this because I have no other option, and they made the correction for 2025, but my 2024 is exempt. In just a second, but we also have to, unfortunately, take the wheels off. In all reality and complete truthfulness, I don't think anybody's prepared for as hard as this setup actually goes. JTX who? Nah, dude, Factory Fridays. Let's start a new trend, kicking the wides and going back to the narrows. On Incognito and King combination, are you kidding me? Nothing goes as hard as that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are mid-project phase. And you what, man, those wheels right there, they cut through the road like a freaking knife. And I'll say that positive camber poking the top of that tire out, total trendsetter, total game changer. But this right here is how we're gonna be rolling around for a few reasons. Number one, this truck desperately needs an alignment. That is going to get done hopefully at some point in the next few days. I was planning on going today, but something else came up. More to come later in the video on that. I'm really excited to share that news with you guys. That brings me to what's sitting on the back of the truck right now, which is another Denali Ultimate Vader Chrome front grille. This grille right here has been collecting a ton of dust in storage as it came off of my first 2024 Denali that we actually ended up flipping through Lime Ridge Automotive. I've since held on to it, and I just decided, you know what? Time that we delete what General Motors decided to delete themselves, which is the Vader Chrome around the grille and surround and on the stub nose part of the hood. I spoke entirely too soon, and it is now raining, so I'm gonna step back inside. But what happened was, and I don't know if anybody caught this, but General Motors actually, per this photo right here, decided to discreetly delete the Vader Chrome off of the grille surround and the actual hood valance. This is not at all shocking to me because, guys, the Vader Chrome is honestly a terrible quality finish. I'm just speaking to the actual flat parts that end up creating a bubbling and cloudy type appearance. It's hard to see it right now, unfortunately, with the lighting, but in the right light, it is so obvious. Check out this picture right here that I'm talking about. Right here on the grill of the truck, you can see that the cloudiness and the spottiness looks as if somebody washed the grill with a chemical that actually ate through the Vader part of the actual chrome. For those of you that don't know, this Vader Chrome is actually a coating over the chrome, and it's really not all that durable. In their own right, and probably after thousands upon thousands of customer complaints to delete the Vader Chrome around the surround of the truck. Now that's really cool and all, but I'm kind of at a little bit of a disagreement with General Motors and how they handled it, because they just decided and elected on their own to just paint it black. Now, for those of you guys that are aware, the AT4 actually... All right, now as I'm sitting here putting this video together, I was doing some Googling around for images, and I actually discovered that the 2024 and 2025 AT4s actually come with a color-matched grille surround. So again, maybe we're getting a little bit too nuanced here, but General Motors making an arbitrary decision to say that black is best for the Ultimate when they already offer a catalog of other OEM paint-matched accessories. Why wouldn't you, General Motors, just make that same option available for the front grille surround of these HD trucks that you're selling at an all-time high? Well, now what they did is they just leave you with Vader Chrome on some touch points around the truck, but you no longer get it around the surround and on the hood bezel itself. Or was it just my buddy Matt out of New York? DURTYMAX Matt actually brought this to my attention, so I'm electing to delete it for myself because General Motors decided to delete it for everybody. Anybody that buys this tier of truck typically likes to have some options. For instance, the option to put factory paint matched fender flares on like I did when I bought the truck from Laura Buick GMC. Now, fortunately, I know an extremely talented paint guy. His name is Sean, and he owns a body shop called Peach Bottom Auto Body in Peach Bottom, Pennsylvania, aka Southern Lancaster County, that these parts are actually going to get dropped off that today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a minute. Welcome back to our homies at Accelerate Auto. We got the Denali looking oh so wet, oh so fresh, oh so dirty on its stalkers, and we have a special delivery. So unfortunately today, we are not going to be going down to Sean to see Sean and his absolutely beautiful face at Peach Bottom Auto Body. I want to get down there. I wish I could get down there, but I'm entirely too busy going somewhere that I'm going to show you guys very soon, which I'm super excited about. So we decided to make a bridge barter and drop some stuff off here with Brody. So instead, we're going to leave the grill down here at our boy Brody's so that way Sean can pick it up and do what he does best. Unfortunately, the grill is a little big, it's a little awkward, it's a little imbalanced, but I think that should do right there. Enough so much that we are even sending Sean a small little surprise on the Denali Ultimate at some unbeknownst point in the future. So, welcome to the vlog, dude. It's been a little while. I just wanted to bring you back, man. We got the MTO to go. We got our little 2 o'clock re-energizer, some Chick-fil-A from yesterday. I heard it ages well. We've got ourselves some gummies and the keys to happiness. Look at how well that Enthusiast Apparel key tag has aged, my friend. That is a fine wine.
Probably 5 years
right there, dude. That's just what I'm talking about. What do we got going on, man? How's the week? How's business? How's everything? Absolutely busy.
Yeah,
Guy's growing a stash.
Trying to. It's growing out now.
He needs to keep the stash going. That's what I'm saying. Brody just told me he's feeling extremely generous because it's a Friday. Life is good. There's a lot going on, and he wanted to extend 10% to you guys from now until the end of 2024 for all tint and paint protection film, meaning that if you've been on the fence about doing something with your vehicle, but you've been putting off for any semblance of reason as to why, now's your reason why.
Little welcome back to the vlog special.
I know, it's been a minute, man. We had to dust it off and get back after. I may or may not have a few things up my sleeve. I'm naturally, in my sense, rushing, so I need to go.
Alright.
Good to see you, buddy. Have a good weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, today did not go at all as planned. I genuinely do not know if this is just me, but I feel like it's most individuals. Man, when you're out and about and trying to make stuff happen, sometimes things just ultimately change. First and foremost, I wanted to get an alignment done on the Denali so that way I could run the JTXs at the end of this video. I really wanted to get them back on, but unfortunately it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Number 2, I was actually going to take you guys down to a property that we recently just put under contract. It's in Chester County, so I don't know if you guys saw on Instagram the other day or not, but I had posted that we had a really cool listing coming forth soon. We actually ended up buying this property at an extremely deep discount as a result of the other business that I have in real estate. Now, I don't really want to use the end of this video to nag on about something that you might not be that interested in, but I do want you guys to realize that real estate has always been one of my passions, and I finally realized about 1.5 years ago that I really just had to commit to the process to learn the barriers to entry to get into the space. Now that it's 1.5 years later, we have done so many different properties off market right here in South Central Pennsylvania. It's really become a very cool business in a lot of different ways. I'm also working on amassing a rental portfolio, not only here in Pennsylvania, but in Alabama. I'm really just ultimately looking to make decisions right now that we can grow with together because property values will always go up and they can actually cash flow if you buy them the right way. Usually in most cases, we put these properties under contract for 30% less of their value minus all the repair costs, but sometimes we get them for as cheap as 50% off. Anyway, I wanted to bring you guys down to that property, but unfortunately the seller had a few things change. Just wanted to show you guys through some of that because it's a side of me that you don't see all that often, and I thought it would be really cool to kind of bring you along, but don't worry, there will be more opportunities. That is without a question of a doubt. Stop over at Kinsey's because, boys and girls, archery season is upon us. So who's an archer and who's looking forward to the season? I have not been able to practice at all because I haven't had a soft target. And man, out on this property, we've got some tree stands, but they're actually not mine. My stands haven't even been set yet, unfortunately. So I'm kind of just sending it into this year's hunting season. 24 yards. Let's split some pins, shall we, boys? Lifted triceps this morning. Oh, that's gonna hurt. There we go. Ooh, not bad. That first shot always just feels so good. Shot my first buck last year, found a really cool shed last year, 8-point shed. That was awesome with Jack. And this year, apparently there's some albino deer on this property and piebalgs. See what happens with those, but I don't really know what I'm getting into at this property. You know, it's funny, shooting a bow, like I feel like a lot of people get into the whole, I need to practice. I'm kind of like opposite. It's kind of like snowboarding, right? Like you got your snowboard for a few seasons, you realize what you need to work on. You don't snowboard all season, especially because like me, I live in Pennsylvania and the mountains here suck. And then I go next season and I'm just like better. I don't really know. Why does that work like that? I don't really know. Oh! Not bad. Cool. We'll use it anyway. This Illuminat's just gonna be for practice. We got the VXR. She works pretty good. I like this bow. Oh, that was an absolutely horrible shot. Full VXR Matthews. I think this bow is like 3 years, maybe 4 years old now. This is the 31.5, not the, I think they have a 33 as well. Some red strings on her. Had it restrung, I think last year. Here's a simple little black gold fixed 3-pin. Nothing crazy, guys, nothing crazy. That being said, guys, look forward to some really exciting content up and coming related to the vehicles on the channel and a bunch of other things that I may or may not have up my sleeve. Thanks so much for cruising along with me as always and taking some chill time to throw some sticks. Good luck to all my hunters this season. I'll catch y'all on the next one.